The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, I'm giving you a standing ovation. Thank you so much. You guys are on the Mount Rushmore of content along with Steve Cohn, Jerry Jones, Daniel Snyder. The Angels provide great content. Thank you. 434 regular, nothing personal episodes in. Word comes out yesterday from Joe Maddon, the manager of the Angels, who was brought in on the hope that he could somehow not be a part of wasting two generational talents, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani. Maybe get them to October with his World Series pedigree with the Chicago Billy Goats. But he's had the same issues. It turns out that you need better players, not better managers. Mike Trout hurt his calf. When did he hurt it, Coca? I'm going to say he hasn't played since May, but I could be wrong. It could be June. I can't keep track of the months anymore. He's been out for a very long time. He was trying to come back. He's having some more soreness. And the Angels sent Joe Maddon. Remember the Angels, they're the king of sending the different people to speak. They've got spokesmen who say certain things, then the team president, sometimes the owner, and they do exactly what we did, which is you choose who's going to say what, when, where, and it's all to manipulate you and how you view our team and how you view the person who's giving the message. Joe Maddon has this view, this comfort feeling from the fans. We love you, Joe. Whatever you say, Joe, makes it okay. So they sent Joe out to say, hey, it's possible that Trout, who last played May 17th, is not going to play again this season. On the same night, when Shohei Ohtani hit his major league leading 42nd home run off, you guessed it, Andrew Heaney, our former first-round pick, who's a home run giver-upper. Coca, do you remember when we talked about the Yankees acquiring Andrew Heaney and we said, ooh, that guy gives up way too many home runs to be a big deadline acquisition for the Yankees? Well, he came in to back up Corey Kluber last night, gave up a home run. Stanton tied the game, but the Angels eventually won. Ohtani continues to hit, but he's not pitching. Got hit in the hand. Here's a question, and we've brought up Ohtani. He broke his record. He's the first Angels player. I have to remember if I'm going to get this right from 2 a.m. I believe he's the first Angels player with 40 home runs and 20 stolen bases. He also has the third most home runs ever by an Angel in a season, behind only Troy Glaus and another guy, Mike Trout. Those are the two guys. Thank you, Matt. So we're talking about a pitcher who has a chance to be the all-time season record holder for a not new franchise. We're talking about a pitcher who can run, a pitcher who can hit. We're talking about a pitcher who can pitch. And we're talking about a team that can't win. So the front office is looking at their team 9.5 games back of the wild card, knowing it's over. The search is over. The search for October is over for the Angels. They're going to sit down, and I've got a few suggestions for you. As you're putting your team together next season, you're looking at your payroll. Start by sitting down with your owner, Artie Moreno, and saying, Gnug. He'll really appreciate that Yiddish word. I refuse to have another off season as every other off season is gone. I refuse to sign the best free agent position player, hoping that we can club teams into submission. I am going to suggest to you that we do something different. We listen to our baseball people. Artie, I know this is going to sound strange, but do you think that the way you're operating the team is working? You may fire me right now, and I'm okay with that. But do you realize the lack of success we have with the type of players we have? What's missing? What's the issue? The issue is you, Artie. The issue is your inability to let the team operate as a team. It's the culture that has been created. It's the laissez-faire attitude where there's no sense of urgency because of the star power on the team. And every year it leads us onto the couch. It's so frustrating for me. What I would have given to have Mike Trout on one of our teams. I mean, we had so much talent on our teams and we still couldn't win. So I get it because you need pitching. I get how hard it is, but we were always operating on low budgets, low payrolls. It's not like the Angels are skimping by. Their payrolls are super high, full of character. I'm going to do a wait to see because there's been no official announcement from the Angels. So here it goes. Wait to see. Mike Trout will not play again this season. And if I'm the front office, I don't let him play this season because why? There's only a certain number of games that a player can play at his peak. I'm not pitching Shohei for the rest of the season, and I'm not playing Mike Trout. Why would I waste pitches in an arm that already had Tommy John in games that don't matter? I never got my owner or GM to agree with me on that because it feels so good to win in the current because you still have the dream that you're not eliminated. But next year is now. It's September 1 tomorrow. September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months. They're going to be inside spring training. Games will be played in 6 months. Spring training games. Give Ohtani a rest. Let him hit. Let him break the franchise record. Let Trout have a normal offseason. It's not like you bring a player back, which we would do and many teams do when you've got to prove health. You don't know whether you're going to re-sign him. You want to trade him to get the payroll off your team, so you want him to come back and prove health so he can be traded. You want to decide whether you're going to release him. Mike Trout is signed. You're not doing anything with him but seeing him next spring. That's an official wait to see, I think, Coca. Mike Trout is not going to get another at-bat, and I'm going to add another one. Shohei Ohtani will not pitch again this year. I don't know that that's going to come true, but I want to make it an official wait to see because that's what I would do with him.